Yashodanandana Prajachanaranjana Yashodanandana Prajachanaranjana Yamunatira Vanachari Yamunatira Vanachari Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Gaur Premanande. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskrityam Naram Chaiva Narottamam Devim Sarasatim Vyasam Tato Jayamudirayat Nasta Praeshu Vabhadreshu Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya Bhagavati Uttamashloke Bhakti Bhavati Naishtaki. We're reading Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 6, Chapter 9, entitled The Appearance of the Demon Vritasura, text number 39.
我们今天来阅读圣典国家法坛第6篇第9章微水魔的出现，诗节39。
I think that this is just prose, right? This is we can chant this. I don't know that it. I don't know. Huh? This is not. It's prose. It's written in like a sentence. You know, it's not a verse. So we'll just say the word meanings, and you can go through it. Ataha. Therefore. Vava. Indeed. Tava. Your. Mahima. Of glories. Amrita. Of the nectar. Rasa. Of the mellow. Samudra. Of the ocean. Viprusha. By a drop. Sakrit. Only once. Avalidaya, tasted.
品尝
Swamanasi, in his mind.
在他的心意里
Nishyandamana, flowing.
流淌
Anavarata, continuously.
持续不断的
Sukhena, by transcendental bliss.
超然的极乐
Vishwamrita, forgotten.
忘记
Drishta, from material sight.
从物质的视域
Shruta, and sound.
和声音
Vishaya sukha, of the material happiness.
物质快乐的
Lesha abasa, the dim reflection of a tiny portion.
点滴微粒的微弱的反射
Paramabhagavata, great exalted devotees.
伟大崇高的奉献者们
Ekantina, who have faith only in the Supreme.
只对至尊主有信心
I've got it. I've lost it. Maybe you just read it, Guru Mani.
Bhagavati in the Supreme Personality of Godhead 对至尊人格守神 Sarvabhuta to all living entities 对一切众生 Priya who is dearmost 最亲爱的 Sudhiti the friend 朋友 Sarvamani the super soul of all 一切众生的超灵 Nikaram completely 完全的 Nirantaram continuously Nirvita with the happiness 快乐 Manasama those whose minds 谁的心意 Katham how 如何 Ruha then 之后 Va or 或者 these 这些 Matumatama all killer of the Matu demon 马土魔的屠者啊 again 再次的 Slavata Kushala who are expert in the interest of life 对生命的 即指擅长生命的意义的人。He indeed 确实的。Atma Priya Suvidaha who have accepted you as the super soul, dearmost lover and friend.
Who have accepted you as the super soul, dearmost lover and friend.
谁接受您为超灵？最亲密的爱人和朋友。Sadhavaha the devotees 奉献者们。Tvacharam Anja Anusevam service to the lotus feet of your lordship.
Service to the lotus feet of your lordship.
对阁下您的莲花族服务阁下您的莲花族。Rishi Janti 能够can give up 能够放弃。Not 不。Yatra wherein 在那里。Punaha again 再次。Ayam this 这。Samsara Paryavata repetition of birth and death within the material world.
Repetition of birth and death within the material world.
在物质世界重复生死。
Translation. Therefore, O killer of the Madhu demon, incessant transcendental bliss flows in the minds of those who have even once tasted but a drop of the nectar from the ocean of your glories. Such exalted devotees forget the tiny reflection of so-called material happiness produced from the material senses of sight and sound. Free from all desires, such devotees are the real friends of all living entities. Offering their minds unto you and enjoying transcendental bliss, they are expert in achieving the real goal of life. O Lord, you are the sole and dear friend of such devotees who never need return to this material world. How could they give up engagement in your transcendental service?
译文，因此，杀死那入魔的人啊，那些甚至只有一次品尝过来自您的荣耀汪洋中的哪怕一滴甘露的人，心中的超然极乐都会不断增强的流流不息。这种崇高的奉献者忘记了由看和听的物质感官产生的所谓物质快乐的微弱感觉。这样的奉献者毫无物质欲望，是众生真正的朋友。他们将自己的心献给您，享受超然的极乐。他们很精通如何打倒生命的真正目标。至尊主啊，对这种从不需要返回这物质世界的奉献者来说，您是他们的灵魂和最亲爱的朋友。他们怎么可能停止为您做奉爱服务呢？
Purport by Srila Prabhupada. Although non-devotees, because of their meager knowledge and speculative habits, cannot understand the real nature of the Lord, a devotee who has once tasted the nectar from the Lord's lotus feet can realize what transcendental pleasure there is in the Lord's devotional service. A devotee knows that simply by rendering service to the Lord, he serves everyone. Therefore, devotees are real friends of all living entities. Only a pure devotee can preach the glories of the Lord for the benefit of all conditioned souls.
要指，尽管非奉献者因为知识贫乏和有知识习惯而无法了解至尊主的真正本性，但哪怕有一次品尝过来自至尊主莲花子的甘露奉献者，都能领悟到在为至尊主做的奉爱服务中有多么巨大的超人快乐和满足。奉献者知道，仅仅靠为至尊主做奉献服务，他侍奉了众生，因此奉献者是众生的真正朋友。只有纯粹的奉献者，才能为利益受制约的灵魂而传播至尊主的荣耀。
Om Jnanatimmarandasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chaksurmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhistam Stapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yatapada Kamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagratatam Sahagana Raganatam Vitam Tam Sajevam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishaka Nitamscha Hey Krishna Karana Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastate Tapta Kanchana Gaurange Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamani Hari Priya Vanchakaupatarubhyascha Kripa Sindhu Vayevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavibhyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhaktavinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. So we're hearing the demigods offer prayers to the Supreme Personality of Godhead.
我们在这里聆听到半神人们向至尊人格神手献上祈祷。
The demigods were in a very dangerous situation because they were facing a very great powerful demon named Vritasura.
半神人们现在处于非常危险的境地，因为他们面对着强大的威慑魔。
So they're offering prayers to the Lord for their protection.
所以他们向主祈祷，让主来保护他们。
And they're describing the glories of devotional service.
半神人们现在在形容奉爱服务的荣耀。
They're describing how anyone who tastes the nectar of devotional service, then they can never give it up.
他们描述说，谁要是品尝过奉爱服务的，哪怕一滴甘露，我永远不会放弃奉献服务。
So someone may say, well, we see people come to Krishna consciousness and they do give up, they go away.
我们就会提问说，那我们看到有人来到Krishna的知觉当中，后来他们又走了。
So we could say they never tasted the nectar.
所以我们只能说，这些人从来没有品尝过甘露。
They never really tasted the nectar, otherwise they could never go away.
他们从没真正品尝到这甘露，否则的话就不会离开了。
On the other hand, we could say that they did taste the nectar and they can never forget the nectar, even though they go away.
或者我们也可以这样说，他们确实也曾经品尝过甘露，虽然他们走了，但是他们
They can never forget.
他们虽然走了， 一万五。
Just like sometimes you meet someone who used to be a devotee and you say, oh, hey, how are you? I haven't seen you in a long time. And they'll say, oh yeah, I guess I'm in Maya.
有的时候我们碰到很长不见的，就是他们来到Krishna之后又离开了，然后我们就跟他们热情打招呼说：“哎，你怎么样？好长时间没看见你了。”然后这人就垂头丧气地说：“哎呀，我在玛雅当中了。”
Yeah, they know what they've been in Krishna consciousness, and they know the difference when they go out of Krishna consciousness.
他们知道，他们因为曾经一度在Krishna知觉当中，而他们现在已经脱离Krishna知觉了。
They go back into the material world, into the miserable world of Maya.
他们回到了物质世界，回到了痛苦的玛雅当中。
But those who are actually staunch devotees, they remain chaste to the Lord, and they continue to serve Krishna.
但是那些坚定不移的奉献者，他们忠心耿耿的对待主，他们继续做奉献服务。
And they will do their best to try to distribute Krishna consciousness.
他们尽最大的努力去传播Krishna知觉。
So Srila Prabhupada says here how the devotee who is preaching Krishna consciousness, he's performing welfare work for the benefit of all living entities.
所以释迦牟尼在这里就说到了，一个为Krishna做奉爱服务的人，他实际上在利益着众生。
Of course, every day when we offer our obeisances to the Vaishnavas, we're saying that Vaishnavas are full of compassion for the fallen conditioned souls.
我们每天念拜忏、顶拜祷文的时候，都会这样祈祷说：拜忏法门，他们对那些堕落的灵魂充满怜悯。
So Srila Prabhupada is saying the same thing in the purport here, that the devotee is the real well-wisher of all living entities.
释迦牟尼在这个要旨当中就说到，奉献者是众生真正的朋友。
They're actually doing something good for the world.
他们实际上在为了全世界的好处在从事着工作。
Because they're preaching the glories of the Lord, and because they're chanting the holy name of the Lord, so they're doing actually some good for this whole planet.
他们因为在唱诵主的圣名，传播着主的荣耀，因此他们在造福整个星球。
Each and every living entity is a part and parcel of the Supreme Lord.
每一个生物体都是至尊主的所属部分。
So everyone has a relationship with the Lord, but because of the material energy, we're in forgetfulness.
每个生物都和主有关系，但是由于物质能量，我们处在遗忘当中了。
We're in the bodily consciousness of life, and we're thinking about how we can be happy by making the body happy.
我们处在躯体化的生命概念当中，我们就想着如何让这个躯体快乐，从而获得幸福。
Even the demigods have that problem. Even the demigods are in bodily consciousness of life.
即便是单神的人也有这个问题，也处在躯体化生命当
They're
中。
thinking about being happy. The demons come. Oh, they worry. Oh, this demon coming. He's going to stop our happiness.
他们忧心忡忡，哎呀，这个大恶魔来了，他会打断我们的幸福。
But actually, the real vision of the devotee is the devotee doesn't care happiness or distress. His only thought is what is pleasing to Krishna.
但是真正的奉献者从不考虑自己的快苦乐，他们只关心至尊主的快乐。
We hear Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's prayer in the Shikshastakam. In the final verse, he says, even if you make me broken-hearted, still you are my worshipful Lord, unconditionally.
主柴丹亚在八圣规章最后一个师节就说到，即便你离开我是叫我心碎，你仍然是我无条件崇拜的主。
So pure devotional service is unconditional. We are very conditional what we want to get from our devotional service.
纯粹的奉献者是无条件的，而我们所做的奉献服务是有条件的。我们在考虑我们从中能得到多少快乐。
So while we're devotees, we're not really pure devotees. We are mixed devotees.
虽然我们现在被称为是所谓的奉献者，但不是纯粹的，而是混杂的奉献者。
Oh yeah, we want to chant Hare Krishna. We want to please Krishna. But we also expect we should get happiness. We should be happy. We should enjoy the material world.
确实，我们也在唱诵阿弥陀佛，也想取悦主，但是我们也想着我们在物质世界能得到多少快乐。
We have our own conditions, what we want to get from Krishna.
我们有我们的受条件的限制，我们在盘算着我们从krishna那里能得到什么。
But the pure devotees, they simply want to give whatever Krishna wants.
纯粹的奉献者只想给予 Krishna 想要的，想满足 Krishna 的心愿。
They have no conditions. They'll accept whatever condition Krishna puts them in.
他们是毫无条件，没有先决条件，无论 Krishna 把它放在何种境况当中，他都满足。
So that is the standard of pure devotion.
这便是纯粹奉爱的标准。
And devotional service is not only unconditional, it should be also uninterrupted.
纯粹的奉献者，纯粹的奉爱不仅应该是有条件的，还应该是从不间断的。
That it will continue 24 hours a day.
纯粹的奉爱是24小时的奉爱。
That there's no consideration of, oh, this is for Krishna, now it's my time for Krishna, and later on, but I have to do my other things. We put aside everything for Krishna, but the pure devotee, he will arrange his time that everything is done for Krishna.
我们不会想着，我这段时间是给 Krishna 的，完了之后呢，我自己再忙着我自己的事情。纯粹奉献者，他是把每一分每秒都安排给 Krishna。
The devotee will think of everything, every service, every engagement which is doing, it's simply for the pleasure of Krishna.
奉献者的一举一动都是为了取悦 Krishna。
So in this way, the devotee is happy.
这样的奉献者自动就快乐。
Akama sarvakamo va moksha kama udaradi devrena bhakti yogena yajeta purusham param. That whether one has all material desires or no material desires, or whether one desires liberation, still whatever condition one is in, still one must worship the Supreme Lord Krishna.
无论一个人有欲望也好，没有欲望也罢，无论他有什还是想要解脱，他在任何情况之下都应该崇拜至尊主。
So we cannot say that devotional service is only for the pure devotees. It's for everyone.
我们不能说奉爱服务只是那些纯粹奉献做的，不是纯粹奉献服务是每个人都应该做的。
But the goal is to become pure devotees.
但是目标应该是成为纯粹的奉献者。
So the demigods, they are appreciating these pure devotees.
现在半神人们就在赞赏着这些纯粹的奉献者。
They're appreciating these great souls who have tasted the nectar and who have given up everything for the service of the Lord.
他们在欣赏着这些已经尝到了万福的甘露，而且为主是为主献出一切的人。
So there are many examples of great devotees like that who give up everything for the service of Krishna.
像有很多伟大的奉献者，他们都是为了Krishna而放弃了一切。
And we have Bali Maharaj is the example of someone who surrendered everything for the Lord.
巴利马哈尔就是这样的，为了至尊主而承受一切的。
Of course, we cannot do that. We're not ready yet to give up everything.
当然，我们现在做不到，我们还没有做好准备，放弃一切。
we have to focus on hearing and chanting.
我们还得专注于聆听和唱诵。
By hearing and chanting carefully, then we can purify our consciousness.
通过小心翼翼的聆听唱诵，我们可以净化知觉。
And then with the consciousness purified, then our mind can fix itself better on the Supreme Lord.
当我们的知觉被净化，就能将心意更好的专注于知觉主。
And then we can engage in remembering the Lord.
之后呢，我们就可以意念主。
In Brihad Bhagavatamrita, we can read about Gokumara traveling through the universe.
我们在大国家瓦唐丹路读到了多卡库马尔的历程。
And he went up to Tapaloka, where the 4 Kumaras live.
他来到了塔帕罗卡，那是库马斯兄弟的居所。
So in Tapaloka, everyone there, they are lifelong celibates.
而在塔帕罗卡上，每个人都是终生的真守生活。
And they're engaged in meditation on the Supreme Lord.
人人在那里都在冥想至尊主。
They're all practicing Ashtanga Yoga, and they're at the stage of Samadhi.
他们都在练习着八个瑜伽，已经达到了萨玛底神定的境界了。
So Gokumar, he had been in Jagannath Puri, and he had the opportunity to associate with Lord Jagannath there, and he had enjoyed the association with Lord Jagannath.
公他库马尔去过扎格纳的普瑞，他和主扎格纳的有联谊，所以他非常喜欢跟他的联谊。
But then he heard about the heavenly planets, and he thought, oh, there'll be more opportunity to enjoy devotional service more there in the heavenly planets.
他听说了天堂，然后他心里想，在天堂可以做更多的父爱服务。
So he went by the power of the mantra given to him by his guru, he was able to go to the heavenly planets.
他念出了他咕噜给他的曼说，就可以去了天堂。
And when he got there to the heavenly planets, it happened that Indra, the person who was in the position of Indra, had done something wrong, and he had to disappear.
结果到天堂了，因准犯了个大错误，所以因准就消失得无影无踪了。
So they needed someone to take the place of Indra. So they made Gokumar Indra.
所以就有人要代替因准的地位，所以他们就让波高库马尔当了天帝。
So Gokumar became the king of heaven, and he was associating with all the demigods, and he saw how the demigods argue with each other, and how they're envious of each other, and they fight with each other.
所以波高库马尔呢，就在天堂，他就和圣人联谊，结果他发现半圣人呢彼此呢互相争吵，意见不合，有争斗。
Although there was so much opulence, and they enjoyed long life, and they had so many special powers which are much greater than what we have on this planet.
虽然在天堂上的人们都有很长的寿命，有很多的富裕，他们是我们这个地球上享受不到的。
But he saw the problems there in the heavenly planets also.
但是波巴库马尔也发现，在天堂上也有问题。
So wherever you go, even you go to the heavenly planets, there's problems there. You don't get away from problems.
无论去哪里，都会发现连天堂都有问题，所以问题无处不在。
And then he heard there were planets above heaven. So he went to these planets above the heavenly planets.
但是他听说在天堂上面还有别的星球，他就去了。
There's Maharloka, where the devotees, where great sages reside, like Bhrigu, and they're performing sacrifices.
有马哈罗卡是伟大圣者们居住的地方，以 Bhrigu 为首，他们在那里举行伟大的祭祀。
And the Lord personally appears in the fire of the sacrifice and accepts the offerings.
主亲自在祭火当中显现，接受了贡品。
And then he went to Tapal, but But he saw the Lord is not there all the time. He disappears. He goes away. He didn't know where the Lord goes, but he appears. He will accept offerings. Then he goes away, disappears.
但是他发现，当主接受了贡品之后呢，主就消失了，找不到了。
So Gopkumar was thinking, I want to be with the Lord all the time. I want to be with Him every moment.
库玛的心愿就是，我想要时时刻刻和主在一起。
And so he was thinking maybe he should go back to Jagannath Puri.
库玛就想，也许我应该回加勒纳夫人。
But actually, where he really wanted to go was Vrindavan, because in Vrindavan he could enjoy everything with the Lord.
但实际上，他真正的目标是回到文达文，因为他在文达文可以跟主在一起享受。
And so even the demigods, they're in heaven, they're not peaceful, they're not satisfied.
所以，即便是在天堂上的半神人们，也并不满足，也并不平和。
And they're appreciating the pure devotees who are able to simply absorb themselves in serving the Supreme Lord.
所以他们在欣赏那些全神贯注的在服务主的纯粹奉献者。
So that is the mood of Vrindavan, the mood of the pure devotees in Vrindavan. They have no desire for their own sense gratification.
这就是文达文奉献者的心态，他们根本就没有自己的感官享乐的愿望。
They just simply want to be serving Krishna.
他们一心一意只想服务 Krishna。
They will offer everything for the service of Krishna.
为了服务 Krishna， 他们可以献出一切。
So when Gopkumar went to Tapaloka, he met Sanatana Goswami. Sanat Kumar, he met Sanat Kumar, one of the 4 Kumaras.
在塔帕卢卡，我和库马尔遇见了库马尔师兄弟当中的萨那库马尔。
And he learned the importance of controlling the mind.
他学习到了控制心念的重要性。
We have to fix the mind, control the mind, get the mind free of all contamination.
我们需要控制心念，让心念摆脱一切的污染。
So long as we have contamination in the mind, then we cannot see the Lord.
只要心意还受污染的，就不能见到主。
So we're here, we've come to this Jagannath Mandir today, not different from Jagannath Puri. You can see the Lord constantly here.
我们今天就来到了这个新扎达那庙，然后我们在这里可以常常的见到主。
It's an opportunity to purify the mind,
所以我们要趁此良机来净化我们的心意。
to see the Lord constantly and to engage in His service.
可以恒常的见到主，为主做服务。
Okay, so we're going to stop here now because you have seminars today.
Last day of seminar.
Huh?
Last day.
Today is the last day. 今天最后一天的 seminar， 你们需要参加6个小时的课。阿里波。
Bhakti retreat starts tomorrow. The Bhakti retreat starts tomorrow.
好，明天我们开始，我们奉爱瑜伽的 retreat。Okay? Hare Krishna, Srila Prabhupada ki, Srimad Bhagavatam ki, Gaur Bhaktivinoda ki.
Holiness Bhakti Vishwanath Maharaj ki.